Hello everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Music Club. Tonight is all about David Bowie, a tribute to the man. And what we decided to do, instead of each of us bringing a record, we are ranking his entire catalog, all the way from his debut album all the way to 2016's final album, Black Star. What we did was we played a song from each album, and we're all going to give our ranking. But first off, as usual, trivia time. So, David Bowie trivia. We're going to start things off. Jonathan, as you guys know from watching these videos, you get 2 points if you get it right. If you get it wrong, it goes to the next person. They get 1 point. This goes to Jonathan. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
This track from 1980's Scary Monsters is a follow-up on how Major Tom is doing after his travails were documented in the song Space Oddity.
I don't know.
Brent.
A Knight's Tale.
Jesse.
A Knight's Tale.
Oh. Boy, you guys are ready to face the trivia here. Okay, Jesse, the follow-up.
Ashes to ashes.
Jesse gets 1 point. Jeez. All right, on to Brent. This 1983 film starred Bowie, along with Catherine Deneuve and Susan Sarandon. The powerful opening scene featured Bauhaus performing Bela Lugosi's Dead.
Labyrinth.
No. Jesse.
Hunger.
1 point for Jesse. Jesse, immediate lead here.
Yeah.
All right, this goes to Dream Pop Jesse, who's up 2-0. In addition to having one of the best-selling live albums of all time, this former schoolmate of Bowie played lead guitar on 1987's Never Let Me Down and also on the accompanying Glass Fighter tour.
Stevie Ray Vaughan was later.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
James.
Can you repeat the question?
In addition to having one of the best-selling live albums of all time, this former schoolmate of Bowie's played lead guitar on 1987's Never Let Me Down and also on the accompanying Glass Fighter tour. You know Robert's got this one. He just waited. James?
I'm just going to give it to Robert.
Go ahead,
I'm
Robert.
so excited.
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton for a
He
point.
comes alive.
All right. This goes to James. James, name 4 studio albums for which Brian Eno has a credit.
Oh, okay. For David Bowie.
What? That's what we're talking about here.
Sorry. Okay, there would be Heathen. Wait, no. There's Heroes, Lodger, or Heroes, Low, Lodger and Heathen, isn't it?
So close.
No. Robert.
Oh, shit! I know it. Can
No,
I say
it's
it?
too
late.
Oh, wait, can I just say
No,
one
no,
of them?
No.
Can I just say one of them?
James, you don't.
Oh, man. No, I know.
Robert.
Low, Heroes, Lodger, and Outside.
There we
Outside,
go.
sorry.
1 point. All right.
I don't know why I would...
That takes us over to Robert now. Your question?
All right.
Robert, Nile Rodgers of the band Chic produced 1983's Let's Dance, then returned in 1993 to work on this album with Bowie.
Black tie, white noise.
2 points for Robert. What do we got on the scores here? Jesse's got 2. Robert's got what, 3?
No.
Two.
Wait, does he have 4?
I don't know.
Or you
I could-
missed your original?
I could have
I
had
think he
one.
only got 2.
You let me say
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, that takes us back to Jonathan. Who was Bowie's guitar player in The Spiders from Mars?
Russell Fruit.
That was the Spiders.
No.
Mick Ronson.
Mick Ronson. 1
Nice.
point for Brent over
I
here.
like Mick Ronson.
All right. Brent, here we go. This is your question here. This is your little ditty. What year was Bowie's debut solo album, and what was it called?
It was self-titled,
Yep.
and it was...
Actually, what was it called? Self-titled shouldn't necessarily work.
Okay,
Gosh.
Brent.
Okay,
Schematic.
69.
Incorrect.
Ah,
Jesse.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What year was Bowie's debut solo album, and what was it called? Okay.
It was 1969, and it was called David
that's
Bowie.
what I just
Yeah.
said.
James.
It's called David Bowie. It was 1960.
Oh wait, 67.
Okay. No point for anyone. Guys, guys got to keep. When it's not your turn, don't say anything. Okay, disqualified on that one. All right, that takes us to who
Was
now?
it 67?
67. Jesse.
Should have gone.
Jesse, this late R&B/soul singer not only toured as a backing singer to
this one's
Bowie, but also co-wrote "Fascination" on 1975's Young Americans.
Backing vocalist.
Backing vocals. 3,
I can't remember.
2, 1. James.
Is it Tina Turner?
No, Robert.
Oh.
Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
Oh,
You saw that
yeah.
You saw that
He
slot
waited,
look
he
there.
was waiting.
No, he pounced on it.
He was waiting
He pounced on it.
like a lion in the bush.
Yeah, like a wildebeest
A lion.
in the Serengeti.
He was
I don't know.
waiting.
Okay, that takes us now to, is it Jesse or no, James? James, who played lead guitar on the Let's Dance album?
I'll give it to Robert.
Robert?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, he's cleaning
See,
up.
That was the
that's
easiest
one I was-
one.
Okay.
That's the one I got mixed
Alright, here
up
we
with
go. Here's the
other
bonus
ones.
question, and this is going to Robert. Okay.
With Frampton.
Without looking at your page.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. 1970s Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to list in chronological order the Bowie albums that were listed or that were released in the 1970s. So from 1970 to 79, and I want you to include the live albums
Okay.
in order.
Only Robert can do this out of all of us.
Okay, alright. So, I think Space Oddity was 69, so I think we start the 70s with, alright. The Man Who Sold the World, Hunky Dory, Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Sane, Pinups, Diamond Dogs, David Live, let's see, Young Americans, Station to Station, Low, Heroes, Lodger. I can't remember when stage.
Here we go.
I'm putting stage between Heroes and Lodger.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
That's it. That's
yeah,
the
because
70s.
then Scary Monsters is
It's
80.
an 80.
Oh, dog!
And the Ziggy Stardust
Did I get
motion
it?
picture, chronologically where it happened was after
it was
Aladdin Sane,
released
but it was
in
released in 83.
Yes.
So,
Yeah!
so you got it.
Well
So
done.
congratulations to Robert for cleaning up. So that was our little bit of Bowie trivia.
Ah.
Alright, so now we're going to rank all the albums. We're going to start chronological order with his first album, and then we're each going to say what position, and we're going from 1 to 28. We're not including any of the live albums or the compilations. We are including Buddha of Suburbia. We're not including the Labyrinth soundtrack. And we're going all the way up to Black Star. I'm Brett.
Johnson. Brent.
Jesse.
James.
Robert.
Oh, sophisticated. All right.
He's
So
wearing a black shirt today.
I know he's all sophisticated. Okay, so
Got
we're
a
gonna start
haircut.
things off.
Yeah.
For the sake of making this easy, we're using CD covers so we can flick this out for the ones that we have. So we're starting off with Bowie's debut album, 1967. Jonathan, where did you place this from 1 to 28?
What's the number 23?
Number 23, Brent.
I placed it at number 5.
Jesse.
I put it at number 7.
All right. James.
I put it at number 29.
Well, there is no
There's
29.
no 29.
Oh, 28.
All
Sorry.
right, Robert.
Dead Last. 28.
Number 11 for me, Space Oddity, his second album, 1969. Jonathan.
Yeah, so I put this at. I don't even know where.
All right, I put it at number 9.
Sorry.
Jonathan.
I have number
Sorry.
6.
All right.
I can't get back to me. Sorry.
Jesse.
Number 1.
Wow, number 1,
Yeah.
Space Oddity. All right, that's a special moment there. That's the number 1 pick, Jesse.
Wow.
Number 1 pick, Space Oddity. James.
17.
Robert.
18.
All right, Jonathan.
That number 16.
All right, number 16. Confusion over here. 1970s, The Man Who Sold the World. That goes for me at number 12. Jonathan.
That goes to me number 2.
Brent.
I have that at number 1. I actually played that. That was the first album I played in the store on the Monday
Yeah.
after. So that album's my favorite one.
So Brent, special album right there for Brent. We'll put it out there. Okay, that takes us now to. Did everyone go? Jesse.
No.
Number 6.
Sorry. James.
Which one are we at?
Man Who Sold the World.
Oh, man, I said the wrong. It's 16.
Robert. 8. And what we did is this: we played one song from each album because we would have been here for days if we would have did it all. So what we did is we just kind of picked the biggest single from each album, and that's what we listened to. And I'll tell you, it was great going through this catalog. The diversity between the albums and the songs is just truly amazing. 1971's Hunky Dory, which places at number 3 for me.
Yes, 3 for me as well.
Brent.
8.
Jesse.
Number 3.
James.
15.
Oh, Robert.
5.
All right. 1972's Ziggy Stardust. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That's in at number 5 for me.
It's my favorite record, so I give it number 1. It's
All right, Jonathan. You get Ziggy Stardust over here.
I have that at number 2.
Number 4.
James.
I too have it at number 1.
All right, so that's a
Oh.
shared one. Robert?
Number 15.
Wow. All right, 1973's Aladdin Sane. That comes in at number 6 for me.
Number 4 for me.
Number 7 for me.
I actually put it at number 5.
I'm at a 25.
Holy cow.
What?
Number
That's
14.
crazy.
Wow. Interesting. All right, the 1973 covers album, Pinups, which I put in at number 22.
Yeah, I put that number 18.
I have that at 13.
Number 12.
James?
I have it at number 27.
Wow.
And I have it at number 26.
All right, all right. On to 1974's Diamond Dogs.
My numbers are all messed
Bro
up.
love.
Alright.
Number 1 for me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool. Put that at number 11.
Sweet Thing.
That's crazy.
I have that at number 10.
2.
James.
I have that at number 19.
Right.
And because Brent and I always agree, I have it at number 10.
All right. 1975's Young Americans. That for me is in at number 14.
It's number 10 for me.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Are you mocking me?
It's because I'm. Yeah.
Alright.
Jesse?
It's the Beatles song.
Yeah.
What song did we play from that one?
We played Fame.
Oh, I'm sorry, I put it at 13.
All right. James?
I too put this at number 14.
All right. And Robert?
Number 22.
Okay.
Ooh,
1976, Station to Station. That is in at number 7 for me.
Number 9 for me.
11 for me.
19.
Whoa.
I too put it at number 11.
Yeah, that's getting pretty funny now after the moment. Okay, Robert.
Number 6.
Number 6.
19... yeah, the Beatles song. 1977's Low. That is in at number 4 for me.
Give it number 6 for me.
15.
Number 10.
I too have it at number 8.
Number 9.
All right. Also 1977, and a lot of people don't realize David Bowie had such a prolific year in 1970, not only releasing Low and Heroes, but he also produced and co-wrote Iggy Pop's The Idiot and Lust for Life. So 1977 Heroes, this comes in at number 13 for me.
Number 5 for me.
Number 3 for me.
I put it at number 9.
I have it at number 9 as well.
Funny enough, I have it at number 3.
That's true.
All right, that takes us now to 1979's Lodger, which I forgot to put the record in my pile here, but that's okay, because Lodger came in at number 15 for me.
Yeah, and it came in at number... Come back to me, sorry.
All right, Brian.
19.
24.
James.
Which one are we at?
Lodger.
Oh, okay, sorry. I have it at 12.
Robert.
13.
All right.
Yeah, 12 is 12.
1980s Scary Monsters, as Bowie kind of takes us into the 1980s. I'm going to put Scary Monsters at number 16.
I put that at number 7.
Brent.
Oh, 20.
11 for me.
All right. James.
I was a little bit scared, so I put it at 21.
Okay, and Robert.
Number 2.
Whoa, all right.
Oh.
Now, deep into the 80s, 1983's Let's Dance. This is going in at number 17 for me.
Number 16 for me.
18 for me.
14 for me.
It was number 1 for me. No, it was number 10.
Robert.
24.
1984's Tonight, which had an appearance at number 20 for me.
It had an appearance It's at number 27 for me.
All
I
right.
had that 21.
16.
17.
Lucky number 27.
Oh wow. All right, 1987's Never Let Me Down, which I put it at number 26.
Got number 28.
Wow.
I have that 23.
20.
James.
I too have it at 20.
21. An
All right.
underrated album.
I'm really happy that it's was slipping down into the 20s. You know, I know mine was probably the lowest score, but I enjoy seeing that. That album grows on me more and more as I hear it. All right, that takes us into 1989's Tin Machine. If you don't know, Tin Machine was a band Bowie formed after the Never Let Me Down and Glass Spider tour with the Hunt and Tony Salas, the brothers that he worked on Iggy Pop's Lust for Life.
The Sons of Soupy Sales.
Exactly, and then Reeves Gabrels on guitar, and then he collaborated with Reeves Gabrels all the way through into the 2000s, I think, all the way through the Hours album, I believe, too. And so here's the debut from Tin Machine, which I put at number 28, my least favorite, right there.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
That number 21.
I put it at 16. I really liked the guitars and I thought they were kind of like fuzzy and
Oh, yeah, it's
distorted. It was
Reeves
really
Gabrels
cool.
style.
Yeah.
Jesse.
I put it at 26.
Okay, James.
These were, I didn't really know these albums. A lot of mine that are in the lower or the higher 20s, I don't know that well. So I chose this at number 23.
All
They
right.
seem like a
Yeah,
record.
Robert?
7.
Wow.
Oh.
Tin Machine 2, which is at 27 for me.
Got number 23.
I had that at 26. I thought it was a lesser of the two.
Jesse.
I actually put it at 22. I actually kind of liked it a lot better than Tin Machine, the first one.
Okay.
I have it at 24.
Robert.
19.
All right, now that brings us back to Bowie when he went back under his solo name. And he put out Black Tie White Noise 1993, which I put in at number 21.
Put that at number 18.
I have that at 27.
25.
James.
26.
Robert.
23.
All right, then the one a lot of people don't know about is in 1993, he also put out this album, The Buddha of Suburbia, which I put in at number 25. It's an interesting album. I really like it. So any of these albums, I don't know. 28 Bowie album, I still enjoy. You know.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
26.
I put that at 28.
I got 27.
I have 26 as well.
17.
Oh, okay.
My
And then
Robert
this,
likes the obscure Bowie.
this takes us into 1995's Outside, number 2.
I give it was at number 11 for me.
24.
I put it at number 8. I love that record.
Oh.
So, am I allowed to speak about this album at all a little bit?
Go for it.
So this is basically where I found David Bowie. That's not so much my parents' version of David Bowie, of what I had heard through, like, you know, movies, nostalgia, everything else. So this album actually is pretty high up, or
So
I like this album a lot. So I give it a number 4. I also saw the same tour when he played with Nine Inch Nails.
Robert.
This is my number 1.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, really?
Excellent.
I love you.
That's it's
I
a
love you
wonderful
too,
album.
man.
1997's Earthling. I put this one in at number 18.
I put that at number 14.
that one for me is 25.
I actually put that one at number 28.
Whoa. Okay.
Really?
Wow.
I thought you liked that.
I didn't
James.
enjoy that one as much as Outside for some reason.
I actually do like this album. My numbers are kind of off, so if I repeat a number, I'm sorry if you guys are paying attention. But this
Keeping
is
score.
at
They're all keeping score.
I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I have a printout PDF file for
So I guess
keep track as James.
Outside was actually my number 3, but Earthling is my number 6.
Okay,
I'm
Robert.
Afraid of Americans.
16.
1999's Hours. This came in at number 24 for me.
Yeah, it came in number 25 for me.
I have that at 22.
I put it at 15.
James.
Ours is actually my lowest ranking of the 90 to 2000s period, so I gave this actually a 22 because I often forget this album even existed.
Yes.
All right, 22.
I second everything My boy just said.
What's that?
Yeah, I always had a hard time getting into ours. I did.
Yeah, I have it at 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2002's Heathen, number 10 for me.
Number 16 for me.
That 12.
Jesse.
Heathen. I actually put that at 18.
I have this actually at number 4. Can I say another thing about this?
Just say it.
Alright, sorry. It's actually funny because Jesse was actually talking earlier about how there's actually a Pixies cover on here, and this whole entire time since I've been listening to this album for whatever, I've always sung along to it, and I've actually never realized that it was actually the Pixies until he just said it. For some strange reason, hearing Bowie sing it as opposed to the Pixies never completely computed inside my head, so I never realized it, and I feel weird, but that's a James story.
Let's hear it for James.
All right, James.
That's enough. Robert.
I have it at number 20.
All right, 2003's Reality, where Bowie went absent then for 10 years after this. I saw him on the Outside Tour, I saw him on Heathen Tour with Moby, and then I saw him on the Reality Tour. And I put Reality in at number 23.
Yeah, I put that at number 24.
I have that at 14.
22. Or sorry, 21.
James.
A 12.
I also have it at 12, and I like the textures of Reality because this is where
Yeah.
the guitarist Jerry Ransom kind of really took the reins. Kind of underrated because he came after Reeves, but I quite like his work.
Well, it was great when it came out because it was kind of like a harking back to his old school stuff.
That's right.
Then Bowie, came back in 2013 and he released The Next Day. I put The Next Day in at number 19.
Put that number at 15.
I have the next day at 17.
I have it at 17 as well.
I enjoy this album a lot. I have it at number 5.
Number 11.
All right, that takes us to Bowie's, sadly, his final album, 2016's just released, just, whatever, a week and a half ago. Black Star. This album is actually really phenomenal. And it's so hard to put this into the context of some of these albums that I've been listening to for years and years and years. And it'll be curious a year from now how this all fits in. But as of right now, I'm going to put it in at number 8.
Yeah, I have that at number 8 as well.
So for Black Star, I didn't really like much of his 90s stuff, but from Heathens all the way up to Black Star, I thought the Black Star was a good punctuation for his body of work. I put that at number 4. I really like that record.
Jesse.
I put it at 23 only because I just haven't had too much exposure to it going back after his passing to listen to all the really old stuff that I really...
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
James.
I got this on Friday, or before he passed. I Instagrammed that this was best album of 2016. I forgot what year it was right now. And I actually have this at number 2 because right now it's just so great that
It is great. It really is.
it's
Robert.
I have it at 4.
4.
Yeah.
Stop
All right,
bothering me.
That takes us all the way.
Seriously.
That takes us all the way to 2016. So let's just recap number 1 albums for everyone. Diamond Dogs.
Ziggy Stardust.
Man Who Sold the World.
Space Oddity.
Ziggy Stardust.
Outside.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little tribute here. Leave us some comments. Let you know. Post your list. Give it all a ranking, number 1 through 28, and let's see how we all compared. We'll see you guys next month. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Yeah.